Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another Reacts video here today, reacting to another episode of Doctor Who. Continuing on in season 5 up to episode 7. We already, this is over halfway through. This will be past the halfway mark, which is insane. It is flying by, honestly. I'm actually keeping to some kind of recording schedule. I mean, if you want a point of reference to how far ahead I am at right now, as I record this, I'm going to record this, and then I'm going to upload Turn Left from season 4. So I'm actually doing quite well, you know, time-wise. But yeah, today we got Amy's Choice, episode 7. I watched episode 6 off camera. Go over that for you now. It was the Vampires of Venice. Yep, the Doctor told Rory about Amy kissing him, putting it lightly there, Docky, and then offered to send them a date anywhere and any when they want. Venice, you'll be shocked to hear from the title. Venice was under lockdown for the plague, fair, and under protection of a woman whose son's teeth are quite sharp, shall I say. Evil scheme, turn young women into these beasts and then introduce them to some young, eligible vampire-like creatures. The Doc broke in to pay a visit, accosted by women he couldn't see in the mirror. Amy saw a vampire attack a woman. They got way too giddy about it being vampires. They formed a plan to get Amy into the Vampire Academy, either by using the Doctor pretending to be her fiancé, or Rory pretending to be her brother. Rory, really not impressed, I'll tell you. Yeah, Amy was caught investigating, whilst the Doctor assured Rory he didn't kiss Amy back. He kissed her mouth. Amy got bit in the neck, and the Doctor realised the vamps aren't just after blood, they want all fluids in ya, again. But Amy fought back and broke the image manipulator, and these fish vampire bastards are ugly, I tell ya. Doc, Rory and Amy fled into the basement, or shall I say they were chased. We got to the escape. Torpedoes lost to the silence, as the Doc and Alien Queen had a nice chat. She was running from the silence and the crack into time and space. She offered him a partnership. He wasn't a fan of half-time Lord half-fish babies. All the whole murdering people and not even knowing their names part. I'm sure it was mainly the inbred. Doc realised she was going to sink Venice and make it a land of alien fish. Rory insulted Fish Vampire's mum to stop him attacking Amy. Sword fight, well, you know, he had a sword, Rory had a broom, it wasn't that much of a fight. Amy made him go kabloo with some torchlight. Kablooey. Doctor managed to stop the weather machine and save Venice, and then knowing her son died and her species was doomed, the alien fish vampire Queen sacrificed herself to feed her children one last time, as Amy invited Rory to stay, and the silence began to take over Venice. Oh my, the silence is looming. The Pandorica is promised to be open, and it's time for Amy's Choice, whatever that may be. Without further ado, let's find out, shall we, with Season 5, Episode 7 of Doctor Who, Amy's Choice.
Okay.
False alarm.
What?
I don't know what it feels like. I've never had a baby before.
Okay, I was having a lovely time. Nice jolly music, you know, coming on this lovely countryside home, and then suddenly Amy's pregnant and having contractions, but they're not, you know, they're not real contractions. You know, she was just hungry for some cupcake batter. What is happening? What is happening?
No.
I know. Leaf blowers. Use a ray.
No.
Whenever you're ready, Amy.
I'm still very confused, unless I missed a big thing. That I don't remember there being any shorts to watch before this, because evidently a lot's happened. Rory and Amy got very busy. Rory not very happy to see the Doctor, but when is he? When is he when is he happy to see the man his, you know, pregnant wife / fiancé has been dreaming about since she was like 8?
You've swallowed a planet!
I'm pregnant.
You're huge!
Yeah, I'm pregnant.
5 years later and you haven't changed a bit apart from age and size. Are you pregnant?
5 years. 5 years. Yeah. They've barely changed. Well, Rory's grown his hair out and wearing a ponytail now, which is a choice. Amy swallowed a planet or is pregnant, one or the other. God knows what happened, okay? Doctor just pops in and pops out of Amy's life. You know, she's a child, then it's 12 years later, then it's 2 years later. Then, you know, they go on some adventures and now she's pregnant. Not like that, though. I know she wanted his sonic screwdriver, but unrelated.
Leadworth, vibrant as ever.
It's up at Leadworth, actually. We've gone slightly upmarket.
Where is everyone?
This is busy. Okay, it's quiet.
It's extremely quiet. And I don't know if there was a statue of a man holding flowers over graves in the church graveyard, or if that was just a frozen person for whatever reason, but it's way too damn quiet, and I don't like it.
Lots of people around here live well into their 90s.
Well, don't let that get you down. Wanted to see how you were. You know me, I don't just abandon people when they leave the TARDIS. I'm on for life. You don't get rid of your old pal, the Doctor, so easily.
Yeah, he comes back occasionally, does an exit interview, see how you're doing, if you enjoyed your experience, any lasting impact, want to come back? Standard Time Lord stuff. This old lady looking on very suspiciously, though.
You came here by mistake, didn't you?
Yeah, a bit of a mistake, but look, what a result. Look at this bench. What a nice bench. What do you do around here to stave off the, you know, self-harm?
Doctor? What the Jesus Christ. All of us are sitting awkwardly on this bench, and the dog's like, so, this place is boring. What do you do to stop you killing yourself? Like, Jesus, Doc. Where did that come from?
We listen to the birds.
Yeah, see? Birds.
Didn't get a lot of time to listen to bird song back in the TARDIS days, did we?
Oh, blimey, my head.
Guys, I don't think that's a bird. I don't think that's a regular bird, because that bird's particular song seems to be a very, very sweet lullaby about how eepy you guys are getting.
No. Yes. What? Oh, you're okay. Terrible nightmare about you two. That was scary. Don't ask. You don't want to know. Safe now.
No, I'm okay.
I don't think they have to ask, Doc. I think you all had the exact same nightmare there. For whatever reason. Yeah, you've never dropped off like that before. So what was it? Something caused that. Caused them all to dream of, well, you know, faint and go to this same imaginary make-believe place. And I assume this snoopy old woman that was looking out the window, something to do with it.
Also had a kind of dream, not a nightmare though. We were married,
Yeah,
pregnant.
that was a boat.
The same dream then.
Are you calling me a boat?
You were visiting.
What happened to us in the nightmare?
It was a bit similar in some aspects.
They're both being very careful to describe as a dream, you know, because for either of them, you know, describing a scenario where, you know, you went to sleep, and then you thought of, you know, being married to the other person, having a baby, you know, living in this nice village together, describing that as a nightmare. Not healthy for a relationship, I'd say. Doctor, though, happily described that as a nightmare, mate. He was bored as hell.
You said it was a nightmare.
Did I say nightmare? No, more of a really good mare. You'll had psychic episode.
How come I can still hear birds?
In the dream. Well, I was dreaming we were back on the TARDIS.
Rory, for Christ's sake, not a dream. Come on. I know Rory would probably happily stay here, you know. Doctor leaves. He lives this nice, happy, married life. Amy, kid on the way, bada bing, bada boom. For the love of God, cut the ponytail. But no. Whatever is going on here, this... whatever's at play is, I mean, flicking you between these worlds right now. This delightful little bird sing.
Doctor, what is going on?
Trust nothing. From now on, trust nothing you see, hear, or feel.
But we're awake now.
Yeah, you thought you were awake on the TARDIS. Which is which? Hold on tight. This is going to be a tricky one.
Yeah, it's a very tricky one. You can't trust anything because, I mean, you can't be 100% sure which is the dream and which isn't, because you keep, you know, falling asleep in one, waking up in another, the reverse, you know, TARDIS, cottage, TARDIS, cottage, you know. It's like, God, putting reality spirit, it's like a coma, you know, where it's just a series of, you're in a dream, and you wake up, that's also a dream, and then you can fall asleep or wake up from that into another dream, and it's all the way down and up. It's very confusing.
I don't like this!
I want to get the manual.
I threw it in a supernova.
Why?
Because I disagreed with it.
This is real. I'm definitely awake.
Yeah, and you thought you were definitely awake when you're all elephanty.
Yeah, Doctor. Be careful with the insults there. Relax. He is right. You don't know which one's real. I mean, you can tell. Amy wants this to be real because she's enjoying having these adventures, you know. And Rory would prefer Upper Leadworth to be real because, you know, he prefers being as far away from the Doctor and settled down with Amy. And the Doctor just wants to know what the hell is up with what. He's just confused.
Told you, trust nothing. Look, for all the detail, don't ring true.
We're in a spaceship that's bigger on the inside than the outside.
With a bow tie wearing alien.
So maybe what rings true isn't so simple.
Valid point.
Yeah. It's a valid thing to point out, okay? Focus on what rings true, you know, what makes sense. None of this makes sense. All of this is insane, so You know, a bit trickier than that, Doc.
It's dead. We're in a dead time machine. When we wake up in the other place, remember how real this feels.
It is real. Okay, this is a real one.
Amy, for Christ's sake. TARDIS goes dead. Doctor wants to make it very clear, okay? Remember how real this feels. Okay, remember how real this feels right now. And it's like, I know it's real. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm not an idiot. Immediately wakes on this one. Okay, this is the real one. I've changed my mind. Gonna be no help, Doc. You gotta do this on your own, I think.
Hello, Doctor.
Hi. You're a doctor.
Yeah, and unlike you, passed some exams.
A doctor, not nurse, just like you've always dreamed. Dream wife, your dream job, dream baby. Maybe this is your dream.
True from the Doctor, okay. Rory very happy with this situation. Who's reached the level of Doctor, you know, finally striving to achieve the title of the man his fiancée is so obsessed with. Settled down with her baby on the way. This is very much his dream.
It's Amy's dream too, isn't it, Amy?
Of course it is.
Yeah. What's that?
Old people's home.
You said everyone here lives in the 90s. Something that doesn't make sense. Let's go and poke it with a stick.
That sums up the Doctor pretty well. You know, there's something going on. There's a scheme happening, a scheme afoot. Stuff that's not making sense. So let's just go and poke things with a stick and see what happens, eh? See, let's get that ball rolling, baby.
A junior doctor?
Yes.
Size of my grandson.
You're incredibly old, aren't you?
Okay, this is definitely real.
Oh, for God's sake, Amy. Oh, they got uncomfortable. Doctor got way too close to that old lady's face. And she is very old. They are all very old. A lot of very old people in this town. Curious. Very curious. Doctor rapidly trying to figure out what's going on. Which is tough when you have to figure out on two fronts. But fair play to him. You know, Amy's just questioning things, dealing with pregnancy of one of them. Rory's just really hoping the one where he gets to be an actual doctor and he gets, you know, the one that's very much like his dream, as the Doctor says, is true.
Mrs. Poggett. She's so lovely, though.
I won't believe how nice old lady acted.
Something's overriding my control.
That took a while. Last of the Time Lord, the oncoming storm.
Oh, it's him! It's him! Oh, God. You're annoyed me if I don't look up his name immediately. I want to say his name's like Toby Jones. He's been in a lot. He is very good. Yeah, he's overriding the console, messing with the TARDIS and, you know, doing all of this. Don't know what his scheme is. Yeah, Toby Jones. I nailed that name. 10 points to me, baby. God. Yeah, I don't know why he's doing all this. But, hey, he's got a lovely suit. And he's heard of the Doctor and his nickname, so I'm intrigued to know more.
How did you get into my TARDIS? What are you?
What should we call me? If you're the Time Lord, let's call me the Dream Lord.
Nice look.
I'm not convinced. Bow ties?
Aw. Not wearing a bow tie, yeah. He is just kind of... he's wearing the Doctor's outfit. Tweed blazer with the, you know, elbow padding. Bow tie. He's just wearing what the Doctor's wearing, essentially a version of that. The Dream Lord. Ooh.
Amy, take a guess what that is.
Creates dreams.
Dreams, delusions.
And what about the gooseberry here? Does he get a guess?
If anyone's the gooseberry here, it's the Doctor.
Well, there's a delusion I'm not responsible for.
True. No offence, Rory. I know you'd think that the Doctor's, you know, the third wheel. You know, Amy being your fiancée and all, but you are very much the third wheel around here, buddy. Oh, Dream Lord. I give it to him solid line.
Amy, to sort your men out. Choose, even.
I have chosen. It's you, stupid.
Good.
You can't fool me. I've seen your dreams. I'd blush if I had a blood supply.
I dread to think of her dreams about the Doctor. You know, she has been dreaming of the Doctor since she was like 8. So for like 14 plus years she has been dreaming of the Doctor. And if we're being honest, at some point those dreams would have took a particular turn. Especially considering the things she physically tried to do to Doctor out of dreams.
2 worlds. In the time machine, in the village that time forgot. One is real, the other's fake. And just to make it more interesting, in both worlds, a deadly danger. Tweet, tweet, time to sleep.
Oh no, big challenge now. 2 worlds, got to figure out the mystery of both. And there's 2 dangers, and there's a danger coming in both, but only one of the dangers is real, because only one of the worlds is real. Yeah, and Amy's choice, you know, evidently, is kind of directly that, yeah. Which world does she want to be real? This world in this cottage, settled down, kid on the way with Rory, or this world travelling on adventures in the TARDIS with the Doctor. Amy's choice, baby.
Your brain is completely see-through. I've always been able to see through you, Doctor.
What do you mean, always?
If you die in the dream, wake up in reality. Ask me what happens if you die in reality.
What happens?
You die, stupid.
You got him with that one, of course. What happens if you die in reality? Oh, I don't know. What happens? You die. Like, come on, Rory. He's having fun with it. I give it to him. He's a little showman as this Dream Lord. He's having a grand old time.
You know him, Doctor, does he?
Now, don't get jealous. He's been around our boy.
I don't like him.
Who is he?
I don't know. It's a big universe.
Nothing deadly's ever happened here.
They've all gone.
All the old people gone, all the children being hurried into the castle. Intriguing. The Doctor having to work overtime, okay? He just about, most of the time, can get by, winging it with one threat. Now two. And he only gets to spend half the time in each because he keeps dreaming, waking up, and vice versa, every which way he goes. Tough. Tough. Also, do appreciate Amy trying to continue the run tradition. You got to support the back, though. You know, pregnant, one of the world's pregnant at least.
Sure, there's a dream giveaway. Mind isn't working because this village is so dull.
You're a doctor, help her. You're a doctor. It's okay, we're doctors.
Oh, okay, it's not coming.
Amy, for God's sake. First of all, Rory, you know he's not a doctor. But hey, if you want the Doctor to get near Amy's hoo-ha, then hey, he'll get down there, arms ready, and he'll catch that baby. If it ever comes. She keeps thinking she's getting contractions. She's just hungry. I don't know.
This is my life now. Turned you white as a sheet. Don't you call it elegant.
Sorry.
We all know there's an elephant.
I have to be this size.
Rory's ponytail. You hold him down, I'll cut it off.
Please. I beg. I cannot take you seriously with that, Rory. I swear, man. I'm trying. But, yeah. Hold him down, cut it off, and then we'll figure everything out. After that. All good, I think.
Don't know about you, but I wouldn't hire Mrs. Poggett as a babysitter. What does she want?
Here we go.
Oh, for God's sake. Starting to figure it out, trying to put it together, you know, Miss Poggett staring at the children. So many people seem to live to old age in this village. Are they sucking the youth? Not like that. Sucking the youth out of the youth? Maybe?
I want the other life. You know, where we're happy and settled and about to have a baby.
But don't you wonder, if that life is real, why would we give up all this? Why would anyone?
Rory, I think that's all you need to know about which life Amy would prefer. You'll be there like, oh, isn't it beautiful though? You, me, settle down, a baby. Isn't that what you want? And Amy's like, well, why would you get rid of this, huh? Like, you got the TARDIS. Why would you ever want to settle down and have a baby, huh? Like, that tells you everything you know, whilst the Doctor's over there opening a box of cooking utensils for some reason.
I thought you'd chosen me, not him.
Always so insecure.
You ran off with another man?
The night before our wedding. We're in a time machine. The night before our wedding for as long as we want.
You have to grow up eventually.
Says who?
Says time? Because, like, yeah, it can be the night before our wedding for as long as we want. Okay. If you spent, you know, 40 years travelling in the TARDIS with the Doctor and then you said, all right, let's go get married now. And then suddenly you're showing up at your wedding old and greying. I think all your friends, families and relatives are going to be there at like, what happened? Who the hell are these two? You know?
Rory, wine.
Amy, could you attach this for the monitor?
It's a generator. Get winding.
Why is the Dream Lord picking on you? Why us?
Where are we?
We're in trouble, cold star.
Hence why it's so cold then. Heating's gone out and we're right next to a giant cold star. Blankets very much needed, okay, and the kitchen utensils were a generator. Of course they were. Why'd I ever doubt it?
Drifting toward a cold sun!
This must be the dream. There is no such thing as a cold star. Stars burn.
So this one, it's just burning coal.
Is that possible?
Well, I can't know everything. 40 minutes until we crash into it.
Fair. Yeah, Doctor doesn't know everything, he hasn't seen everything. He knows a lot and he's seen a lot, but not everything, okay? That doesn't necessarily mean that it's a dream, okay? He's never seen a man, you know, do that to his hair, and yet you did it, Rory, so does that mean that's a dream? Come on.
This is so you. Are we at New Star? 40 minutes left to live and only one man to save the day.
Oh dear, Dr. Descent. There was an old doctor from Gallifrey who ended up throwing his life away. He let down his friends and we ran out of time.
Oh, I wanted to hear the end of the rhyme, Toby. Come on. Rory, stop turning on him. I know the Doctor gets a bit, you know, giddy in these everyone's gonna die, only I can save the day scenarios, but still.
Where's the children gone?
This is the real one. I just feel it.
I feel it both places.
Nothing bad could ever happen here.
Really me though, is it? Doctor, what are you doing?
Playtime's definitely over.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that ashes. Playtime's very much over then. Really missed something whilst we were dreaming / waking up. You know? Dreaming. Okay, this has got to be the dream, for God's sake. Those children got obliterated by Granny Dobbins, or whatever her name is. Yeah, Rory, I know you want this to be real. But this really isn't Amy, man. This isn't what Amy wants. And if this is what you want, then, you know, that's a deal breaker. And that's healthy in a relationship. You know, set your deal breakers. If it ain't working for both of you, and you don't want to work towards the same things, call it a day, mate.
What happened to them?
I think they did.
They're just old people.
No, they're very old people.
Sorry, Rory, I don't think you're what's been keeping them alive.
Aw. Yeah, sadly, Rory, your incredible medical knowledge isn't what's keeping these old people alive. It's, you know, draining and killing people for their youth. Sadly, your paracetamol just wasn't cutting it, mate. Apologies.
Attack of the old people. Gotta be the dream, Amy. Let's all jump under a bus and wake up in the TARDIS. You first.
Leave her alone.
Love it when he does that. Tall, dark hero. Leave her alone.
Just leave her.
You're not quite so impressive.
Yeah, not the same effect when you do it, Rory. When the Doctor does it, oh, no. Oh, guess my gear's going. Yeah, Doctor, you want me to leave her alone, don't you? Oh. He's having a great time. Okay, Dreamlord over here. Magnificent time. Time of his life. He is loving this.
Loves a redhead, our naughty Doctor.
Know who you are? No idea how you can be here, but there's only one person in the universe who hates me as much as you.
Maybe you should worry about them.
Oh, most definitely. The golden oldies are very, you know, as quickly as they can, approaching Doctor. So probably should worry about them, but also, if you could fill me in on who this is, you know, there's only one person in the universe who hates me as much as you seem to. Could you tell the rest of the class, Doc?
We were wondering where you went.
Mr. Nameby.
Rory.
Mr. Nameby ran the sweet shop. Did I not say thank you?
We may have to run.
Just talk to them. Don't I in her mouth.
So not talking to him, yeah? Not going to talk to him? I don't think any words are going to get past that eye at the minute, Amy. Give him a sec to, you know, get the eye away or eat you, I suppose, and then they might be a bit more chatty.
Ethno-D. Better than this.
We were driven from our
Planet by upstart neighbours.
and destroyed. Do the same to others.
Credible enough, could be real.
Morning.
Oh, God. Has he destroyed that creature? Yeah, a credible reasoning, Doctor, but still, you know, that's just standard. That's not special, it's just standard. So it could easily be a dream as well, because it's not hard to come up with, you know. Bish, bash, bosh, you're able to finish their sentence. You knew what they were going to say. It's in your head. Okay, so it could be a dream, Doctor. Come on.
After all I've done for the over 70s in this village, I fixed her depression and she's just a little old lady.
We don't understand.
I'll deal with this one, Chubbs. No.
Or just call her Chubbs. I can tell you exactly what that was. He has seen the Doctor, you know, making little, you know, jokes about Amy's wake, you know, the elephant in the room and all that. And he thought, hey, I'm going to play the hero. I'm going to save her from this old lady whose depression I cured. And I'm going to say, you know, cheeky little things like Chubbs, dear. So you're like me, you like him. Doesn't work like that, Rory. Doesn't like that.
I can't hit her.
Whack her! Just abandon the Doctor. Don't ever call me Chumps again.
He'll be fine. You know the Doctor. Mr. Cool.
You know the Doctor, he's Mr. Cool, and then he's absolutely tripping out with the birds tweeting, whoa, whoa. Oh, God. Are you going to be separated in different worlds now? The birds sending back to the TARDIS, but you two are still down here. I don't know what the solution to this here. I think the solution to figuring out which is the real or which is the fake word, for some reason I think it might be in the Dreamlord's outfits, because he is wearing a different outfit in each world. I don't know, no. He's got a bow tie in one and a regular suit in the other.
Oh, I love a good butcher. You're probably a vegetarian, aren't you? Flop-haired wuss.
Oh, pipe down, I'm busy.
You need a little sleep. Fingers in the ear. What's next? Shouting boo?
He's having the absolute time of his life, this man. He's having so much fun messing with the Doctor. You know, upping the birds to make him fall asleep and then lowering them so he can monologue a bit more and the Doctor can stay awake to hear it. I'm loving him.
Yes, we got lots of steak here. Lots of steak. Get in. These jokes wasted on you. Can't watch.
Okay, they all woke up together. So they're not separated in different realms. Okay, that's good. And Doctor managing to lock the door sonic screwdriver style just in time. Also good. Amy and Rory are safe in their home. Okay, we're all safe. And so we can all spend a minute in this world trying to figure out if this is the real one.
Have to agree, it's this.
Science is all wrong here.
Eyes can bounce, sofas can read.
Which world do you think?
This one. No, the other one.
Are we disagreeing or competing?
Over what?
Men. Am I right, Amy? Ugh, men. True, it does come down to Amy's choice over which world in the end. Because Rory, whatever he thinks, you know, is the real one or not, he's going to choose the one where he's settled down, married to Amy, and there's no Doctor in sight, or kid on the way. And Doctor's going to choose this one, where it's not a, you know, boring life in a cottage, and he gets to continue in the TARDIS. This is obviously the one the Doctor would pick. So Amy, up to you, hun. You have to decide which you want to happen. And we're all on it, same. It's this one, isn't it?
Call for help, because the universe is really quite small and there's bound to be someone nearby.
Put these on.
Oh, poncho.
Here we go. Poncho boys. We're gonna die. Let's die looking like a Peruvian folk band.
It's all any of us can hope for. All any of us can hope for is that if we're going to die someday, I say if, like we're not, when we die someday, we can go out looking like a Peruvian folk band. Words to live by, Amy.
If we could divide up active presence in each world, pitching us between the worlds.
Good idea, Veggie. Let's divide you three up. We'll chat with our lovely companion. Keep her, and you can have Pointy Nose.
Worst case scenario. This guy, Toby Jones is having an absolute ball in this role. I'm loving this. Toby Jones is doing amazing. Okay, he's having an absolute ball, and I'm having a great time. Got his poncho on as well. Mwah.
Can you hear that?
What? No.
Yeah. Don't be scared. We'll be back.
Rory, Doctor, don't leave me.
Amy, you can have fun.
No, please.
And now they're separated, for Christ's sake. Oh, Dream Lord. He gets his little alone time with Amy. Oh no. I can have a nice chat at least. I mean, it does come down to Amy's choice in the end, so, you know, figure out what you want, Amy. Bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's what their plan is, the Golden Oldies. We're getting Amy to safety. Nice. They're carrying 4x4s around, and they're rocking the TARDIS back and forth. For whatever reason.
Where is it?
Couldn't live near the shops, could you? Okay, only me.
Couldn't live near the shops, could you, you bastard? You had to live in a little cottage out of the way. You couldn't live near the nice little shop, always close to the exit. No, 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 no. Have to live in a remote little cottage.
He always leaves you. Never apologises.
He doesn't have to.
That's good, because he never will. And now he's left you with me. Spooky old me. Anything could happen.
I'm sorry. He was going for intimidating, first of all. But he can't help himself. And suddenly, he's showing all that chest there. Anything can happen. I'm sorry, Amy, I know you're freezing to death here, but... Come on.
The Doctor knows you, but he's not telling me who you are. And he always does.
Is that who you think you are? The one he trusts. The only girl in the universe to whom the Doctor tells everything.
Yes.
Yeah, she's not going to let you get in her head, okay? She's going to stand firm. Yeah, I am the one he trusts, actually. I'm his fave girly, okay? So, shut it, short stuff.
So what's his name? Which one of these men would you really choose? You ran away with a handsome hero. Would you really give him up? Country Doc thinks the only thing he needs to be interesting is a ponytail.
Rory, he kind of killed you there. I mean, we've all agreed, yeah? We took a vote. Even the Dream Lord got a vote. Ponytail's got to go. Alright? Jesus Christ. I know your life is dull in that countryside. But that ain't the answer.
Pick a world, and this nightmare will all be over. It's you they're waiting for. Amy's men. Amy's choice.
Yep. All comes down to that. Amy's choice. Amy's decision. You gotta pick one, Amy. Which reality do you think is real? Which reality do you want to be real? Time to roll the dice.
I need to find my friends.
Friends? Is that the right word for the people you acquire? Friends are people you stay in touch with. Your friends never see you again once they've grown up.
Damn. Okay. I mean, yeah. He's not wrong. Once they leave the TARDIS, he never really sees him again. There are exceptions, obviously. But generally, yeah. And it's a snazzy spacesuit you're wearing. I dread to think why you are wearing a spacesuit, but it is very snazzy.
Okay.
They really be trying to get in, huh? They got chainsaws, they got lawnmowers, they got rakes, they got, you know, walking frames. They're giving it their darndest to get in this house. I tell you one thing about this country cottage. It is very shut down. You cannot get in this thing.
How did I get up here?
I carried you.
Where's the doctor?
I don't know. I want to do something for you.
Thanks. I know that was big for you, Rory. So, credit, I guess. It needed to go, honestly. It's a nice gesture, but, you know, I don't think that's going to fully work, you know? Amy, I know you're on the fence, but I cut my ponytail, so you know I'm really serious about staying in this reality. So let's just fuck that one off, yeah? Please? Don't work like that, Rory.
Sorry. What are we going to do? I don't know. I thought the freezing TARDIS was real, but now I'm not so sure.
Honestly, you do have a history of being very lovely.
You choose your words very carefully there, Rory. A history of being very lovely. Not a history of being overdramatic. Being very lovely. A good choice. No idea what to do. I don't think a baby's going to come out of there, though, if anything does. Aww. R.I.P. Rory. Positive. If this is the dream, which I'm pretty sure it is, then you just wake up back in the TARDIS, all okay. You know? And, you know, I mean, Doctor and Amy are just left to talk now. And themselves as well. Because either way, you know, whatever the choice, even if this is a real world, Amy, would you want to stay in this real world without Rory? So either way, it's got to be.
Come back. Save him. You save everyone. You always do. It's what you do.
Not always. I'm sorry.
Then what is the point of you?
Amy, I know you're going through a lot right now. Don't take it out on him. He's not done this. Jesus. You know he saves a hell of a lot of people. He saves everyone he can. Okay? Like, I know you're going through it, but there's no need for that, Ames.
If we die here, we wake up, yeah?
Unless we just die.
Either way, this is my only chance of seeing him again. This is the dream.
How do you know?
Because if this is real life, I don't want it.
Aww. Rory, if you wanted proof of Amy choosing you overall, this is it, okay? She was willing to just fully die. Because, you know, she didn't want to live if it meant never seeing you again. Like, all your insecurities should just fly away there, Rory, about this, because that is her choosing you.
Why are they attacking?
Either because this is just a dream or because they know what we're about to do. I'm very sure this could be the real world.
It can't. Rory isn't here. I just want him.
Go away, bowler hat man. Not the time, okay? We've just made the decision to ourselves. So could you just leave us to it? Alright, could you just leave us to it? Yeah. Jesus Christ, it's chilly in here. Snow everywhere. Drifting ever closer to the frozen sun. We've woken up here. Thank God. Now let's figure out how to get out of this, eh? Priority one.
You chose this world. Well done. And with only seconds left. That's fair. Let's warm you up.
What a lovely man. Oh, you're one. Alrighty, I'll take you away from this frozen sun. I'll turn the heating on for you. Fair as dues. Fair dues. I'll leave you. I won't leave you alone. I'll be back. I'll be back.
I have been defeated. I shall withdraw. Farewell.
Something happened. What happened to me?
Oh, right. This is good. I am liking this.
Oh. Yeah, something happened to you, Rory, but we don't need to talk about that, okay? Amy's just really happy to see you again. She just wants to hold you. And also, you know, freezing cold. Let's try and warm each other up a little bit.
What are we doing now?
I'm going to blow up the TARDIS. What? Notice how helpful the Dream Lord was. Always very keen to make us choose between dream and reality. This isn't the dream! Yes, it is!
For God's sake. Yeah, he did give in a little too easy, you know. Oh, I surrender, I'll retreat. Doctor not believing that, not buying it. Saying, this is also the bad place. Let's crash into the sun.
Start burning coal, do me a favour. Dream Lord has no power over the real world. He was offering us a choice between two dreams.
How do you know that?
Because I know who he is.
Yeah, the Doctor knows him. So the Doctor's, you know, the Doctor's all we got to know. Go on now. The Doctor knows who he is, whoever he is. I don't know who he is, but I'm very intrigued. Did a fantastic job, whoever he is. And fair dues, Doctor.
Any questions?
What's that?
A speck of psychic pollen. Must have been hanging around for ages. Fell in the time rotor, heated up, and induced a dream state for all of us.
Okay. So essentially, they did shrooms and they tripped out. Psychedelic pollen got in the rotor, heated up, and then they all psyched out on shrooms, essentially, if we're dumbing it down.
So that was the Dream Lord, those little specks.
No, sorry, wasn't it obvious? The Dream Lord was me. Psychic pollen, it's a mind parasite. It feeds on everything dark in you. 907. Had a lot to go on.
Oh my god. Jesus, okay. So Toby Jones was playing Evil Doctor. He did a fantastic job. Yeah, I do see it. He was wearing the Doctor's bow tie up, and he was also wearing just a regular suit outfit, kind of like the 10th Doctor. So, yeah, just pulled on the Doctor's worst impulses, took these both for a ride, and maybe Amy's second thinking, Jesus Christ, who have I shacked up with?
The darkness in you starved to death in an instant. Choose my friends with great care.
But those things he said about you don't think any of that's true?
Right now, a question is about to occur to Rory. Seeing as the answer is about to change his life, give him your full attention.
Partially helping out Rory there, but also, Doctor, not wanting to answer that, and that's your answer, honestly, Amy. Doctor, you don't honestly think that stuff about yourself. Clearly he does, okay? He said it. Well, Toby Jones said it, but he said it.
What stopped the Leadworth dream?
We crashed the camper van.
I don't remember that bit.
You were already dead. You died in that dream. Mrs. Pocket got you.
Okay, but how do you know it was a dream? Before you crashed the van?
I didn't.
There you go, Rory. There you go. She chooses you. She didn't know it was a dream, but she didn't want to live without you. There you go. All your questions answered, mate. Nice and easy. Well, not easy, but simple. Well, not simple, but there.
Oh. So, where now? Or should I just pop down to the swimming pool for a few lengths?
Oh, Doctor wondering, want a little bit of alone time. No. We'll have their alone time later. I think maybe the next place we should stop is, I think it's the 10th of June 2010. I think these two might need to get married right about now.
I'm happy anyway. It's up to Amy this time. Amy's choice.
You're right there, Docky. Rory, when just go with the flow, you know, Amy's choice, another, you know, Amy's choice. Decide where to go next. You know, all smiles, all happy. Doctor seeing Toby Jones in the TARDIS. In his reflection, at least, yeah. Doctor believing those things, you know. Seeing that as a version of himself, a much darker version of himself. Not wanting to be that, obviously. You're not that, Doctor. You're really not. Okay, I promise. But that is it for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you think, as always, on a very trippy episode. Very different to the usual, you know. Well, there was still alien threats, but it was different to that. It felt very different. But still. Next time, you know, we'll be back for Vincent and the Doctor. I've heard rave reviews, even from just you in the comments when you were telling me I had to react to it. So I can't wait. I've got 2 episodes in the meantime. So Vincent and the Doctor will start me recapping what happened there. And then we'll go from there. And then we've got the final 4 episodes of the season, and we'll be banging through all of them. That's next time, and that's it for today. So, leave a like if you enjoyed. I hope you have, and subscribe for more. You know, those are your choices to make, and I hope you make the positive one for me. Force in the comments down below, like I said. And as always, until next time, I just want to say thank you for all the support, as ever, and also as ever. And until next time, I want to say a very special thank you for watching.